over in the pit area behind the first only Dodge Hemi on the property. It is from Winnipeg Dodge at the Point West Auto Park, and yes, it's got the Hemi on board. And also sharing the pace car duties tonight, one of Odessa's shuttles. And once again, they'll come pick your car up and bring you a check right back, just like that. Odessa, publicauctions.ca. Check them out. Here's how they line up for the main event for the Red River. No. They line up this way for Midwest Modified main event. Starting on the pole, the number 3 is Jason Somak. To his outside, the double OD is David Delane. Inside, row 2, the 4H is Grant Hall. To Grant's outside, it's the Cozy Trucking number 55 of Murray Cozy.
A special thanks to some of our many sponsors, including Murray Cozy Trucking Limited, with 28 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated. Honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at www.murraycozytrucking.ca. All right, welcome back to Red River Co-op Speedway as we get ready now for Midwest Modified action. Like I said, plenty of cars here tonight as we get ready for this exciting racing. So let's roll through and take a look at the cars as we get ready here. Like I said, a total of, I do believe tonight we have 17 cars, and we're going to go through how they look here at the track. Let's go through the lineup. Driving the number 3 up front, it's Jason Somak driving the number 3. He's on the pole. On his outside, driving the 00D, that's David Delane. In row 2, we have the 4H of Grant Hall and the 55 of Murray Cozy. Row 3 has the 24 of James Wall and the 27 of Joe Tates. 4 has the 44 of Austin Hunter and the 22 of Rick Hamill. Row 5 has the 88 Paul Viert and the number 20 of Nick Audette. Row 6 has the number 12 of Tony Cassie and the X5 of Rob Gordon. Row 7, it's the 93 of Kaylin Cron and 84 of Justin Lee. And row 8, we have the 4B of Brandon Rehill and the 4D of David Kazenko. The last driver we have, and he's in row 9 all by his lonesome. He's driving the 18. That's Gary Unroth. So like I said, we have a total tonight 17 cars in this one. So it should be a fun one to watch here at Red River Co-op Speedway. So if you're joining us for this feature race, we have a total of 15 laps that we got to get in. So they are lining up as we get ready to go. Last week, the week before, we had a lot of problems with this class. They had a lot of yellow flags in the feature. Let's see if they race a little bit cleaner here tonight. Like I said, plenty of cars, plenty of action. Jason Somak is your leader as we start this race. Started up on the pole. Let's see how long he can hold on to it or if he can finish up the race in the same spot. Somak gets spun around. Oh, no, he manages to hold on. Looks like he's having problems, though, still. We've got problems in turn 4. Cars all over the place. Oh, boy. So we didn't even get a lap in, so this is going to be kind of interesting to see how they kind of play this one out. So this is going to take a little while because we're going to have to get some cars cleared out and moved around. Interesting. I wonder if the number 3 car is going to have any kind of issues, if they're going to be able to keep going, because it looks like the 4H took the brunt of that one tonight. Let's take a look at this one again on our replay to see how this one transpired. Now you could see here, he seems to get hit by the 4H of Grant Hall as they're going around turn number 3. Now he's having problems controlling the car at this point. As they move a little bit forward, you could see that he just can't get the car to do what it wants, and the 4H ends up T-boning him. Interesting to see how they're going to play this one out, who they're going to fault this one to.
This video production is sponsored in part by Inferno's Bistro, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and Inferno's on Academy, Winnipeg's hottest restaurant and lounge. Check us out at infernosbistro.com and infernosonacademy.com.
So the guys that started the race in first and in third spot, looks like their night may be done early tonight. That's Grant Hall driving that 4H car, and driving the number 3, that's Jason Somack. Somack, of course, started on the pole tonight. And it's going to take us a few moments to get these cars off the track, so this could take a little while. But hey, don't forget, we got a lot of great racing action here on the Manitoba Racing Network. Of course, we race here just about every single week, and some weeks we'll be racing twice this year. So if you haven't checked us out, by all means, join in. The action races on race nights are pay-per-views here if you want to watch them on the Manitoba Racing Network. If you would like to watch them live, by all means, come down to the track. It's a great experience here at Red River Co-op Speedway. But if you can't catch the race live or you want to watch it eventually, we do have them on the next day on mytoba.ca. You can watch the entire race by late Friday night. And usually, the same morning, you can actually catch the races. We have them all chucked off on our YouTube account. That's Big Day Media Sports. Check that out, and you can actually watch the races all over again by the next morning usually. We have them up there for the drivers so that we use them as tools to help their racing nights and make sure that they know what they're doing. You can see Somack looks like he's still on the track, but it looks like he's going to be going to the back of the pack in this one. So plenty of racing action going on. Next week we are racing the Super Trucks, Midwest Modifieds, late models, and the 4 cylinders. The following week we have the Delane Memorial. That's the 7th and 8th of August. It's a Thursday night and a Friday night. And it looks like we are green flag racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Grant Hall, your leader. So he was, of course, not faulted on that one. And making a push beside him, that's the 24 car. James Wall trying to get into first spot in this one. Started the race in 5th. He's all the way up to 2nd already. And he's having some problems. Oh, boy. He gets it righted, but he loses a few spots. Rick Hamill now has 2nd spot, followed by Murray Cozy. He's sitting in 3rd right now as they go around turn number 4. And we've got a yellow flag once again. A couple cars having problems on turn 1 and 2. That's the 4D and the 18. The 4Ds, David Kuzenko, that number 18 car, Gary Unruh. They were at the back of the pack in this one. So do we have the same problems we had just a week ago? A lot of problems with this Midwest Modified class not being able to finish a race. We had to go to green-white checkered last week as the time expired. The race had gone on for quite a long time. They had to move to that, and that's a normal rule as the clock winds down in front. So we're under a yellow caution right now. So they've now cleared the cars from the track. 13 to go. So it looks a little different. We're going to go through the post parade again. Why? Well, because they've made some changes, and of course the cars have all kind of moved. So let's start off with the guy on the top. Grant Hall looks like he's going to be sitting up front, driving the number 4. Next to him looks like it's going to be the 55. That's Murray Cozy. On his outside, it's the 22 of Rick Hamill. Row 3 looks like it's lining up with the 4H of Grant Hall. And on his outside is the 00D. That's David Delane. In the next row, we have the 27 and the 88. That's Veert. And the 27 car, that's Joe Tates. Followed by the 20 car. And on his inside, it's the X5. The 20 car, of course, being Nick Audette. The X car, that is, Rob Gordon, X5. So it does look a little different now. When we started this race, Jason Somack up front, David Delane on his outside, Grant Hall, Murray Cozy. So it has changed a little bit up front. And Grant Hall, of course, getting into that wreck early on turn number 3 and 4 with Jason Somack, that changed the look of this race. Now these guys look like they are going green again. They are getting the green flag. We are racing here in the Midwest Modifieds. Let's see if we can get some clean racing in this time. Your leader out in front now, it's the 22 car, Rick Hamill. Hamill's done quite well here at Red River Co-op Speedway this year. The 4H not far behind him, that's Grant Hall, and Murray Cozy now is sitting in third. David Delane now, he's in fourth, but he's going to lose that. So it looks like it's the 44 car of Austin Hunter. And behind them, it's the 88 of Veert and the 27 of Tates making a push. Veert and Tates on the outside and inside. And in the middle, it's the 00D of David Delane. And Paul Veert launches himself out in front of that one. And Veert now has sole position of 5th spot. Your leader in this one, driving the 22 car, that's Rick Hamill. Good time for him, 20.270. He's got one of the fastest lap times. In fact, it is the fastest lap time so far in this race. He's got a pretty comfortable lead, and he's getting closer and closer to lap traffic, and we are just 10 laps in. 3 since the restart, so he's made some pretty decent time as he's catching up to lap traffic. The 4H car, he's currently in second. That's Grant Hall, and a car just went to the infield. So we lost a car on the track, did the admirable thing and just pulled in. Hamill, your leader. Grant Hall, second spot. The 55, Murray Cozy, he's holding on to third, but right beside him, it's Austin Hunter driving the 44 car. Austin Hunter trying to make a move. They also have to get around lap traffic, and could be bad news for Cozy, but he manages to squeak to the inside of that car and holds on to his spot. Veert, though, catching up to those guys. Paul Veert right now, currently sitting in the 5th spot, trying to make his way up to the top 4. Hamill still out in front, driving the 22 car. But look at that great race right now for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The 55 of Murray Cozy holding on. Can Austin Hunter make the move and get around him? Hard to say. Cozy doing a good job keeping out in front. Your leader on the top of your screen, and then the race is for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Pardon me. That's the race for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I should say. Your leader way out in front driving the 22 car. That's Rick Hamill. 5 laps to go in this feature. The 4H in 2nd spot. Bit of a race heating up in the back. On the back stretch, it's the 20 car and the 3 as they're coming around the turn right now. That's Jason Somack making his way back up. He's in 11th spot right now. But your leader in this one, he's driving the 22 car. He's having a great race tonight. Fastest time so far, that's Rick Hamill. 20.270. He is the fastest lapper around this track, going around more lap traffic. Grant Hall driving the 4H. He's in second spot. Hall coming around the turn. But a good race still between the guys in third, fourth, and fifth. Murray Cozy holding off the 44 car in the 88. A lot of double digits there, a 44, a 55, and an 88. As they go around turn number 3, our leader has 1 lap to go. He's getting the white flag. The race in this one, though, is for third spot. They're going around turn 1 right now. Oh, they're bumping. They're bumping. The 55 loses a little bit of speed, and he's getting bumped now by the 88 car. Your leader and your winner, he's coming around turn 4. He wins. It's the 22 car of Rick Hamill. Second spot goes to the 4H, but the real race here is for third, and this one's going to the 55 of Murray Cozy as he comes in third spot. Austin Hunter finishing up in fourth, and Paul Veer finishing the race tonight in fifth spot. Dave Delane with the 00D comes in sixth. Seventh goes to James Wall in the number 24 car. The 8th spot goes to the 27 of Joe Tates. 9th goes to 20 of Nick Audette, and the number 10 spot. He started on the pole, finished it up in 10th. That is Jason Somack. So some great racing here tonight. Fairly clean, so it looked a little bit better than what we've seen in past weeks. Fastest last lap time tonight. Those honors go to the 20.270 of Rick Hamill driving the 22 car. He had a really, really fast time tonight. Some other drivers, though, managing to get some great numbers. Jason Somack with a 20.771. Would have been interesting to see if he could have held on to that top spot tonight. He seemed to have that car dialed in pretty well.
A special thanks to some of our many sponsors, including Murray Cozy Trucking Limited, with 28 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated. Honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at www.murraycozytrucking.ca.
So we're going to throw it right now down to Darren Palin with our winner tonight, driving the 22 car. That's Rick Hamill with a big victory here at Red River Co-op Speedway.
I picked the winner here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway. Don't forget, you can do that each and every week at the Shirt Shack. Just write down on a piece of paper the driver that you think will win the race and your first and last name. And we're going to draw in that featured class of the night, and you might go home with a great-looking trophy. Rick Hamill out of the Lakota, North Dakota area. That is a Millennium chassis, and getting the job done once again in the B-Mod class. That car was flawless around the racetrack. And as usual, Rick Hamill picking up another win, traveling a long way, Lakota, North Dakota, right near Devil's Lake, North Dakota, which is about 90 miles west of Grand Forks. So quite a ride. There he is, your winner here today. Well, Rick Hamill, a little bit drier racetrack last week here at Red River Co-op Speedway. A little tackier, but it doesn't seem to matter to you or to that 22 car.
No, it was nice. There was multiple lanes so you could pass, and it was just a great race.
Well, there wasn't anybody passing you tonight, was there?
No, it didn't look like it.
All right, fantastic drive. Thanks for coming out. We do appreciate you, and we know the fans appreciate you. Anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my dad coming up here with me every week, all my sponsors, Walhalla Building Center, Tronson Grain, Voss-Check Insurance. Those are the main ones, and I got too many more. I can't remember.
All right, Rick Hamill, your winner in the Midwest Modified Division. Let's do the 50-50 draw right now.
Okay, we are going to be moving our attention now over to our truck class here at Red River Co-op Speedway. So 2 down, 3 to go